What's up, ladies and gents? Sinister 1 back after a very, very long hiatus on, that is right, Assassin's Creed 2. This is the Ezio Collection. We're going to continue on with our Assassin's Creed 2 walkthrough that we've been pretty much hiatus from for the past 3 or almost 4 years. So it's going to be nice to get back into it again. This is sequence 8. So hopefully you guys sit back and relax and enjoy. Remember, this was before 100% synchronization was possible. So, leave a thumbs up for getting back into the series and finishing these old games that we need to finish up to get ready for all of the new ones. So, hopefully you guys enjoy, and of course, it's go time.
Come, friends.
Where is Emilio?
I told him to be here.
You told him yourself, in person.
Yes, myself, in person. I'm concerned that you don't trust me.
As am I. Perhaps you'll arrive with the others. Walk with me.
Alright, so this is sequence 8, memory number 1, Birds of a Feather. Tell the Templars to eavesdrop on that meeting.
So, how go things in the palace?
Honestly, it's difficult. Mocenigo keeps his circle closed. I've tried to lay the groundwork, making suggestions, but he has other voices at his ears.
Then you must work hard. You must become part of his inner circle.
See, I understand. But it's harder than I expected.
And why is that, Carlo?
I don't know, he just... the Doge doesn't like me.
I wonder why.
It's not my fault. I keep trying to please him. I learn what he craves and I have it delivered. The finest jams from the orchards of Sardinia, the newest fashions from Milano.
Yes, and that's called being a sycophant.
A what? What did you call me?
A doormat, a flatterer, a bootlicker. Need I go on?
Bastardo. You don't know what it's like. You don't understand the pressure in there.
Oh, I don't understand pressure.
No, you have no idea. You are a government official. I'm 2 steps from the Doge himself. I am beside him day and night. You wish you could be where I am.
Are you done?
Hardly. You listen to me now. I am close. The Doge can be recruited to our cause. I'm sure of it. I need a little more time.
Time is not a thing we have in great supply.
So it's going to take me a little time to get used to the controls again. This is older Assassin's Creed, and it only runs in 30 frames a second, which is totally hurtful to the eyes, I'm telling you right now. Such a big waste of a good possibility if this game would have ran
Keep moving.
at 60 frames.
Get much further.
Don't be such a little girl.
I will kill all there. You will not.
Yeah, so that was not planned, but it happened, and wow. I did not want to drop down from there.
Buongiorno, casa. Signor Carlo?
We thought Emilio would be with you.
Emilio is dead.
What? How?
The assassin. The same one who hunted down the Pazzi. He's here in Venezia.
E così? Silvio, did you not know? He could be anywhere. He could be here right now and we might not even know. He struck Emilio inside his own palazzo.
And so, what of our plans?
There is no longer time for subtlety, my brothers. We must act now.
But Marco, I'm so close. A few more days, if I can just...
No. It happens this week.
We should keep moving. What does the Spaniard have to say of this change of plan?
You can ask him yourself soon enough.
He's here? From Roma?
So I've heard.
Good. Perhaps he's made a decision.
About what, cousin?
About which of us shall step into the robes of the dog.
Cousin. I didn't know there was a decision to be made. Surely the choice is obvious to all.
Obvious indeed. It should be the one who organized the entire operation. The one who came up with the idea of how to save the city.
There is no lack of value in tactical intelligence, good Silvio. But it is wisdom one needs to rule. Do not think otherwise.
Calma, calma, amici. Please. There's no need for this. You know it's not up to either of you. For all we know, he may not even choose a barbarigo. And why not me? I'm the one who's done all the hard work.
Basta! We wait for his arrival.
Are you sure he's coming?
Yes!
Signori, we should move a little faster. I feel eyes on us.
Thank you, Dante. We will move at your pace.
This guard's a good find, cousin. How much did you pay for him?
Perhaps not as much as he deserves. He saved my life on 2 occasions, though he's not much of a conversationalist.
Enough with your inane prattle. The choice of Doge was never up to any of you, and you were never given permission to make plans.
Forgive us, Maestro. We wish only to serve.
The plan is this. Doge Mocenigo will die tonight. And once the deed's been done, Marco shall take his place.
Vi ringrazio umilmente, Maestro.
Good. Messer Grimaldi, you are closest to Mocenigo. You work the most vital. Serve us well, and it won't be forgotten. Walk with me. I don't want any blood spilled, you understand? It must appear to all that he goes quietly.
Certo, maestro.
When are you closest to him?
I have full run of the palace. He may not care to hear what I have to say, but he trusts me by now as one of his own.
Bravo. Then I want you to infiltrate the kitchen and poison his meal.
So be it.
Marco, can you furnish us with a suitable toxin on short notice?
I defer to my cousin. That is really his area of expertise.
Ah, Silvio.
I am at your service, Maestro.
What can you bring to get this done?
I will confer with my associates in the streets, but chances are good that I can procure some cantarella.
Yes, and what is that?
It is a most effective form of arsenic and difficult to trace.
Ah, va bene, va bene. Then it's decided.
Forgive me, Maestro, but is this not perhaps a tad dangerous for you? Involving yourself so intimately with the minutiae of our plans.
I feel the need to involve myself more directly. The Pazzi disappointed us in Firenze. I pray you will not do the same.
Do not worry this time. The Pazzi were a bunch of foolish...
The Pazzis were a potent and venerable family, reduced to rubble by one young assassin. Do not underestimate this troublesome foe, who now haunts your city. Or the same fate will befall the Barbarigo. I want this done promptly. Bene. I must return to Roma. Time is of the essence. Do not fail us.
All right, looks like the...
I should have kept my eyes on them. I need to go and see Antonio if I have any hope of salvaging this mess I've made.
Looks like the first memory is complete. Man, it's going to take a little bit of time to get used to this gameplay all over again, because the way that your character moves in relation to the camera and the low frame rate really just makes this super tough. But with that being said, let's go ahead and move on with the next memory.
Salute, bello mio. Come stai? You back to see me already?
Desolato, mia cara, but I am not here to play. I must speak with Antonio. It's urgent.
Antonio! Ezio's here!
Ezio, is everything all right?
Carlo Grimaldi and the Barbarigo are in league with the one they call the Spaniard. They're going to murder the Doge and replace him with one of their own. They will have all of Venezia, their entire fleet, in their grasp.
And they call me a criminal.
Then you'll help me.
You have me on your side, brother. And the support of all my men.
And women.
Grazie, amici.
But, Ezio, I must warn you, it's not going to be so easy this time. Palazzo Ducale is the most heavily guarded building in Venezia.
Nothing is impenetrable.
This is why we like you, Ezio.
Come, let's go take a look. We'll come up with a plan.
All right, so on to memory number 2 for sequence 8. If at first you don't succeed, discover a way into infiltrate Palazzo Ducale.
This business with the Doge. Terrible. Though, treachery like this no longer surprises me. When I was a child, we were taught that the nobles were just and kind. I believed it too. Though my father was only a cobbler, and my mother a scullery maid, I aspired to be much more. I studied hard. I persevered. But the nobles would never have me. If you are not born one of them, acceptance is impossible. So I ask you, Ezio, who are the true nobles of Venezia? Men like Carlo Grimaldi and Marco Barbarigo? No! I say we are. The thieves and mercenary and whores. While we work, we need to scout the palazzo carefully. See it from every angle. We just might find a way in. I know of a tall campanile behind the palazzo. Or we might find a way to climb the back of the basilica. Do you have any ideas?
I assume the front door is out.
Va bene. We'll try the front door as well, Saputello.
Seguimi. So, what do you think?
We're not getting in this way. They'll have time to murder the Doge before we're able to get through all these guards.
Stay close.
Seems like we got a viewpoint right here. I wonder if we can actually climb it or not. I'm gonna go ahead and do it, even though I know it's not part of this mission. And I don't believe he can get up. See, I don't know if it'll actually allow me. No. Okay, so I think I see these things over here, which is what you need to do in order to be able to grab. Is it going to be one of those where... Oh, he's climbing too. Want to make sure it doesn't ruin the mission, because we're trying to get this. Which is always a possibility. In these games, you needed to be like super super close to people in order to be able not to have the mission just like automatically fail or quit. But I think we should be okay. My only fear is on our way down if we're going to be too far from him. Still such a beautiful game. They did a great job with the look of the game. I just, again, wish that it was in 60 frames instead of this horrible way that it is now. So hopefully when we jump down here, it's not just going to, like, fail the mission for us. Alright, I think we're good. So now we're just waiting on him to come back down, and then we can continue on here. As you can see, he takes quite a bit of time to make it up here.
Look at that. Archers everywhere.
And the walls are impossible to climb on this side.
Qui, let's do it.
Now, unfortunately, it looks like he is right... There we go. We will make sure that we get the synchronization, because he was, like, right next to it. As you can see, he does not do these types of jumps, so it takes him much, much longer to get to where we are. So we have to kind of like just be really slow. But still, for the time, this game was just utterly amazing. The way it felt, the way it played. I mean, there wasn't too many complaints people were having. Back then, modern controls still weren't as good as they are now. Obviously, modern controls are so good now that it's... If you don't have full control of your character in every single aspect, you freak out. But back then, you didn't really have full control of your character in every aspect. There was a lot of kind of give and take when it came to all of this. This is where we're going to need to go eventually, right here, but... We're just a little bit, in order to get over here, we're a little kind of ahead of the game. There we go. And again, like this was back when, you know, you had all these fetch quest missions, these tailing missions, waiting on AI to work with you. And as you can see, this guy is having a hard time even getting over here. Is he stuck inside or something? I think he's inside. There he is. And now he's over there. Okay. Well, hey, whatever works.
Bene, we're in luck. Looks like there's a perfect path up the scaffolding to the roof of the Basilica. Shall we?
Andiamo.
Also, this is back when you had to hold A to jump. Whereas now you can just pretty much hold RT and then you'll be able to make it up. But this was back when you couldn't do that. And in order to make big jumps, you had to hold B, or you jumped with A and then you had to hold B to grab a hold. Very different game back then. But the next mission up I know is a very, very fun one. Pretty much the mission I think everybody remembers for this game.
Ezio, look! Isn't that him? Grimaldi!
Don't you understand what I'm offering you, Signore? Listen to me, please. Or this will be your last chance.
How dare you?
I'm sorry. Mi dispiace. I meant nothing by it. I'm only looking out for your safety.
We're running out of time. There's no way through this fence, and there are guards everywhere. Diavolo!
Let's go.
It's impossible. There's no way in or out for men. Only birds.
Yes. Birds.
Where are you going now?
To see my friend Leonardo.
I think this also could have been a really great mission to have, like, to get a disguise of a guard or something like that. But I think the way that they ended up doing this mission was actually really, really fun as well. Because you get to the Flying Demon. So we're going to go ahead and move on to the next memory in sequence number 8.
I need your help, Leonardo. Does it work?
What? What are you asking?
Does it work, Leonardo? Can it really fly?
I don't know. It's only a prototype, an idea. It's not ready yet.
Have you tried it?
No, it's too dangerous. To test it, you'd have to leap off a tower. Who would be mad enough to do a thing like that?
Leonardo, I think you just found your madman.
All right, so this is memory number 3. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. It's Leonardo's flying machine. It's a flying demon.
So, how does she work?
Have you ever watched a bird in flight? It's not about being lighter than air. It's about grace and balance. You must use your body's own weight to control your elevation and direction. Good luck, Ezio.
You know, I totally forgot to turn off the music in this game.
Why am I crashing? This is ridiculous. The palazzo's too far away. Diavolo, I give up. I'm gonna end up killing myself before I ever kill another Templar.
I can't believe it! It worked! It really worked! You flew, Ezio! You flew!
See, but not very far.
Well, what were you expecting? The machine wasn't designed for distance. All right, look, let me go over my plans here. Maybe I can find some way to extend the duration of the flight.
Ezio, my men tell me Carlo has the poison. We must hurry.
Antonio, this is Leonardo, the master inventor who built these pezzo di merda.
Hey, it's not the machine's fault. It's mine. I've checked and rechecked my blueprints. It's just impossible. I don't know how to extend the flight. Ah, che idea del cazzo! Eureka! Of course! Genio!
What is he doing now?
It rises. It needs fire. Heated air under its wings will lift the machine.
Leonardo, what good is one fire going to do?
Not one fire, Ezio. A dozen, built all across the city. Enough to carry you from here all the way to the Palazzo Ducale.
How? Ah, capisco. My men could do that, but you are forgetting about the guards.
Don't worry. I will take care of them.
I'll give the order to have my men move in behind you and hold the locations. They'll light them all up the second the sun goes down over San Marco.
All right, and we're already on the next one, so it just goes right from the previous memory to this one. And again, I'm probably going to be copyrighted for the music in the background because unfortunately Jesper Kyd is so amazing at all of the game soundtracks that he does, but it's very notorious for being copyrighted. So if you hear weird stuff on the audio a couple of months after these videos are out, it's because I had to kind of mute some of the audio in post or whatever with YouTube's algorithm thing. So I do apologize for that. But next up is Well Begun is Half Done. Take care of the gospel. Antonio and his men can light the fires needed to provide lift for the flying machine. This is as simple as just taking as many enemies out that you can. Of course, you don't want to be seen taking all of these people out with guards around, so that's why we got out of there as soon as we could instead of picking up any of their stuff. Now, one thing completely different than the previous games, obviously, is the fact that you can actually swim. Whereas you could not swim in the original Assassin's Creed 2. I believe they didn't add that until this brand new remaster.
This is ridiculous. Vincenzo was supposed to take my shift now. My wife is going to murder me if I miss dinner again. Eketi Frey.
I'm gonna wait till they kind of come around me again, and then we'll take them out. Like I said, this the chapter previously and this one are pretty short. Gotta love it. See if they have anything to loot. It's always good to loot because, you know, if you want medicine or, you know, certain items without having to go to the armor shop, and it allows you to kind of do all of that. Alright, so for sakes of time, we'll move on to the next one here. As you can see, it can be a little bit of a maze to get around some of these locations.
Is he an entertainer?
Wait for him to come over here, and then we'll take him out.
He's here!
It's a little bit weird how he didn't grab him and pull him, where instead he did something completely different, which was actually go up and stay up there. I was actually expecting him not to do that and expecting him to be a little bit smarter. I don't know, I think am I stuck there? again, like I said, these games in these older styles can be very, very tough to figure out what is going on. I think maybe you've got to be attached to the actual bottom area in order to be able to have it done that way, maybe? Maybe that's why. I think you got to be attached right here. Yeah. No, see, it doesn't take them, it doesn't drag them into the water. It's very weird. Where it should just, you should just pull them, you know, into the water, and then you don't have to worry about anyone seeing what you're doing. That makes the most sense to me, but doesn't always work out that way. I think they're specifically above us. So always got to angle yourself right to make sure you grab a hold of something.
Down or I shoot! You earned it. Very well. The one left.
All right, let's see if I can do this right. So if we switch over to here.
Oh no, you don't.
It's a little weird. Okay, we did it. Not as stealthy as I would have obviously liked it, but we still at least still have two. Maybe we can pick up some more when we... Nope. Nothing from them. Their bodies must have like ricocheted and fell off, which is why we can't see them. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and head on to what I believe is the final memory sequence, or the final memory in this sequence, 8. Such a beautiful game when you just sit back and look. It's great to be playing it again, and I hope that hopefully you all are enjoying it.
It's time.
You did it. It's beautiful.
See. Now let's hope your idea works, because we're nearly out of time.
Listen close, Ezio. You're going to want to fly from fire to fire. The heat of each one you pass over should lift you back up in the air again.
Bene.
Careful, though. There's archers out on the roofs tonight. Avoid those arrows, or it will be a short trip.
I wish there was some way I could use my sword while flying these things.
Well, you do have your feet free. If you get close enough without taking an arrow in the head, maybe you could kick them off the building.
Nice.
It's now or never, amico mio.
All right, here's the one we've all been waiting for. Infrequent Flyer. Pilot Leonardo's flying machine, the Palazzo de Calle. Once inside, assassinate Carlo Grimaldi. It's time for the Flying Demon!
Ma cos'è? Shoot! Shoot the flying demon!
Hey, all right. Fly swatter.
Don't worry. Probably just kids with firecrackers. Come, it's your move.
All right, here we go. So let's make sure we got our hidden blades selected, and we can make our way into this facility area, and then we will take out our target. Now remember, this can be quite tough to do because of all the guards that will surround you. So
Stop! Signore, don't drink that!
You are too late. The Doge is dead.
What, Carlo?
Apologies, Signore. But you should have listened to me when you had the chance. Seems you have failed, assassin.
Forgive me, Signore. I tried.
Why? What was it all for?
Assassino! Assassino! He's killed the Doge! The Doge is dead!
Get him!
They say that
Of course.
contraption from Padua does wonders to a
Come
man's
here.
balls, yes?
gotcha. Oh.
It takes one assassin to kill another, it seems.
We kill thinking it's best for us. Do we not, Messer Ezio?
I do this not for myself. Compio questo sacrificio per il bene superiore. Requiescat in pace.
You killed me? You killed me?
Remember what I taught you, ragazzi? Tutto bene là. Dai. Basta! We're losing here. Let's put your eyes up. There.
Oh god, really? I was literally out of there. And then he had to jump up and climb on that.
Which way did he go?
You gotta love this game.
I've got nothing. Move! Right here with you. Move! I don't see him.
They saw.
There! There! Get him! You're not alone, brother.
Might have to put down like a smoke grenade or something.
Where's your hole, little mouse?
Man, they are following really closely.
Really get it! Move in between now! Get them!
I think I have got literally the whole entire game following behind me.
Boy, get out of my way!
Oh, but I couldn't have asked for a better way to escape, though. That is what I'm talking about right there. That is how you escape. Great escape ending, just not a very good initial run through, but hey, we got it. Thank you for watching. On to Sequence 9. Peace out.